and I make them catch 5,000 ones in an hour. I'ma make it stretch. I just made a mess. I got cash by the bundles.
We're just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Looking to throw. Colbert. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Penny. Oh, good move. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Throwing on first down. Colbert. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's a give to Penny. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essential play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 8 yards. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, He doesn't waste any time unwrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On second down, here's Penny trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw. Colbert, he's going to sling this deep down.
Oh, good play. I seen it too. Good fucking play.
31 yards. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. First carry for Nick Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. John Kaminsky in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield off the play fake. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. After 1, 7-0 0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Chubb. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Chubb again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, not be dramatic, just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Colbert. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top.
You get that one.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that, because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Colbert got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch. Off the play fake. Colbert.
Oh, good play.
Touchdown, incomplete.
Wait,
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Yeah, he's my rookie. 2. There you go.
Second and 10.
All right, well, see what you can do.
And he'll get this up past the 45 and the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh, good play.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby
Good play. I moved a lot.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a second down. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Off-play action. Colbert rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Notion. Good shit. Get up. Get up, boy.
Picked up by Denzel.
All right, fuck.
And the Browns are
Ward. Good shit, Ward.
It's a touchback.
Ward, don't matter want you. I tried to trade you. You should stand here now.
Rolling to his right. They know he's right-handed, but is that
Good
one
shit.
that maybe
Good shit.
a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young
Don't try Ward.
quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mayfield looks to throw.
Ooh, that's speed. Look at the record. Okay. Good shit. Good touch, Mayfield.
I think it's fair to say
It's like I ain't played none of you niggas. Fuck that. We're going to ride with
like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blowout.
Somebody told me Mayfield wanted like $200 million. He want like $98 million.
It's right there.
That's like 4 years. So when I push that up, Shit, 7 years, man. Shit. About 140, 150.
Following the touchdown,
That ain't no 200 million. I can do that.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Take that shit off the screen. I can't even see my fucking people.
Penny, first down carry. Sheds him off at the 45. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Colbert. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 10 more there and another first down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from it?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken from about the 12.
The Browns take over at 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. First down, Mayfield.
Mayfield.
It's Alexander. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is taken in by Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku, 41 yards. And the Browns are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every position.
Let's see what the little rookie can do. Let's see what the young boy can do.
For you now, go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Well, they'll run it again with Penny. And some room to work. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Penny on the toss right. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I got the linebackers. I can run more 3-4.
You think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Colbert.
It's a good throw. It's a good throw.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be
The
tackled
QB look deep.
at
That's a
16.
good fuck. He putting that bitch on the money.
Gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Penny. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Running the jet sweep with Ridley.
Fuck out of here, Ridley.
And this is picked up by
Fuck out of here. You can come between your tackles like that. Stick your ass to the sideline.
Get the football back. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed
Who laid the wood on
perfect
his ass?
second half and down 3
Harris.
scores.
Hell
The
yeah,
lost
good
fumble here
shit.
certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Oh, what the fuck? Why you? Oh, that's a stop route. That's not
They
fair.
had the lead. Don't try anything silly. Run the ball.
That route was meant for him to stop like that.
Incomplete.
And now the punt, as a result, is really compressed, isn't it? So the mechanics have to be perfect. Snap, and he's got to get rid of it fast.
Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Colbert. They'll get this out wide to Penny. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Colbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons. The handoff, running left is Penny.
Good tackle.
And they'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Colbert. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, Sudi?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Man, I'll slow you up.
Ball is knocked out. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So it goes as a... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Man, what kind of run is it? Run the fucking ball, man.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped.
Damn, I had to get away from it, though.
Intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Way to get off there, Buck.
Losing yardage back at the 27. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Colbert.
Ah, somebody picked that shit off. Let's go.
And the contact well in time there, and now 4th down.
Let's see here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
two? Oh,
you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
let's go. Look at the run. Look at the run. Good shit, boy.
Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
Knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the
yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action. Mayfield. He finds his man complete. It's Alexander. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and he's had a heck of a game so far, up over 100 yards receiving already. And it's not all been air yards, as we saw right there. He's so good that when he gets space to maneuver, he can often turn it into a big play after the catch.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that shit.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's
okay, all right.
Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin. He's at the 40. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Colbert. They set up the screen to Penny. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Oh, good play. Oh, the Newsom. Good shit.
It looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, he's flipping through there. I seen that. Okay. I seen all this shit.
Jacoby Myers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Grubbs. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Colbert. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down. Colbert. Taken in by Pascal out left. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Colbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Leaves it for Penny. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
This is the tight end, Njoku. 7 yards, the pickup there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second down and 3. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. He finds his man complete. It's out.
There you go.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate?